I have work to do with Lieutenant Columbo. I wish Mrs. Columbo could hear that. I'll tell you, she's one of your biggest fans. I mean, the day that one of your books comes out, she's the first one to put her order in at the library.
Delighted, Lieutenant.
This certainly is a charming room. Very nice little things you have standing around, ma'am. Very nice. Very nice. You know, a woman in your position, ma'am. I'm surprised you didn't have an attorney here with you.
I don't understand.
No, I mean, an important person like you, and you had your attorney here last night, and he flew to New York with you, and I would have thought that he would come back with you.
Well, I did not consider it appropriate to return to a corpse in my safe in my home, hand in hand with my lawyer. The image lacks civility. 1 lump, 2?
3, thank you, ma'am. You know what I'm dying to ask you? All those books, all those brilliant schemes, how do you think of them?
By putting myself in your position.
Isn't that something? That's just what I said to Mrs. Columbo. I said, when that woman writes, she don't think like a murderer. She thinks like a policeman.
Having composed myself, I'm ready to think like a policeman now. I believe I can explain what happened here last night and why the switch was on this morning.
Oh, I would appreciate that, ma'am. That would be a big help. Can I sit in this?
Well, it's what it was made for 400 years ago. I gave Edmund the combination to my safe after my decision to leave him a great deal of money. Are you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am. We found the wills in one of those metal boxes.
He drove away just before we left for the airport. My attorney was here at the time, my maid, my secretary. Later last night, Edmund must have returned. He knew I keep a great deal of money in my safe.
You mean he came back to steal?
Well, let's say to take an advance against his inheritance. It seems I misjudged Edmund. But you see, Lieutenant, I neglected to turn the alarm back on when I closed the safe last night. I called Annie from the airport, my maid. She came into the living room to switch it on. Edmund was already in the safe, I believe. He heard her coming. He panicked. He pulled the door shut, and the dial must have jumped and locked itself. It does that sometimes. You may check it out yourself.
I already did, ma'am.
Well, then you see, it was an accident.
Well, that certainly makes sense. An accident. That's probably what it was.
Excuse me. Lieutenant, we found it. Can I talk to you?
Yes, Sergeant. Excuse me, Miss Mitchell. I can't tell you what a big help you've been.
Big help to Lieutenant Columbo. Wish my publishers could hear you say that.
Just one more thing.